নিউ গার্ল ইন দ্য ইউনিভার্সিটি, মনে পড়ে সেই জ্যৈষ্ঠের দুপুরে পাঠশালা পলায়ন। রবীন্দ্রনাথ ঠাকুর। Hi, I am Jannatul Firdaus Nova. This documentary is about my student life at Jashore University of Science and Technology, abbreviated locally as JUST or JUST. JUST is a public university situated at Jashore. Jashore is a city in the southwestern part of the country Bangladesh. I think every human being deserves a pen to write and organize their own life story with the ink of it. Only a few among us are lucky enough to grow up with a lifestyle that lead us towards our earned dream life coming true while living safe and sound on earth. My university life is an era of my life, the mystery of which cannot be disclosed unless spoken of. It is a part of my life recalling which gives me endless joy. I watched an Indian film named Wake Up Sid, where the actress in a leading role writes her story of sharing her life incidents with her best friend that resulted in increase of happiness through celebration as a team. Let me start from the admission test. At my younger age, I did not even know that there is a university in Jashore. My paternal village is Singhojuli, located at Chogasa sub-district of Jashore. During our visit to paternal village, which is a small town now, we used to see that a technical university is being founded beside the highway. It is a remarkable journey to observe a university being established, becoming part of it, witnessing its growth as a center of excellence in such a remote area of my country, Bangladesh. At present, JUST is among top 401 to 500 universities in Asia in Times Higher Education ranking. JUST is a combination of 8 faculties, 38 departments, 1 institute, for more than 4,000 students, 349 teachers, 6 residential halls, 3 for male students and 3 for female students, 163 officers and 646 staffs. JUST was officially established in 25th January 2007. The accurate location is beside Shadhinota Shorok, Chogacha Churamonkathi Highway. Its postcode is 7408 Bangladesh. JUST has a well-organized website where all the necessary information can be gained. The website link is www.just.edu.bd. At the beginning of every year, a new calendar and a diary is published by the university authority. There is also an associated school and college. Herein, in our department, the ordinance goes that we study in semester system. There are 2 semesters in a year. Credits are departed among semesters. The graduation program takes 4 years and post-graduation takes 2 years. Our batch had to wait 2 more years for certificate due to coronavirus breakdown. We get project at graduation level at 4th year and thesis at post-graduation level. Project and thesis supervisor must be from within a department. The co-supervisor can be from within department or non-department. There is flexibility of selecting co-supervisor. My respected supervisor, Dr. Janatul Kausar, has a PhD from Saga University, Japan, on organic chemistry, and my respected co-supervisor is a postdoctoral fellow and he has a PhD from the Department of Chemical System and Engineering of Kyushu University, Japan. Chemistry has different branches: organic, inorganic, environmental, analytical, and physical chemistry. I worked on analytical chemistry of organic product, which is related to environmental chemistry. Modern analytical chemistry is the combination of qualitative and quantitative analysis of all other branches. Specifically, I worked on the properties of soap. Soap itself is an organic product. As a student of chemistry department, I determined soap's moisture content, total alkali content, and total fatty matter. I did not make any soap. I bought this budget-friendly product from the marketplace according to their ingredients, properties, and application. I bought 26 soaps of different brands that are locally available. Their price is between 10 Bangladesh Taka to 180 Bangladesh Taka. I worked in both the general chemistry laboratory and the specialized analytical chemistry laboratory of the department. I explored soap's interdisciplinary research of chemistry, chemical engineering, microbiology, and genetic engineering. The work of PH was done in Nanobio and Advanced Material Engineering Laboratory, NAME Lab of Chemical Engineering Department. In chemistry labs, students work under supervisor, but in chemical engineering labs, students work under the observation of project guides and research fellows. In microbiology and in genetic engineering, there are PhD students for assistants. Guides, fellows, and PhD students works as the assistant of supervisors. The university offers BSc Honors, MSc, BSc Engineering, MSc Engineering, BBA, MBA, MPhil, PhD, and some other programs. The founding chairman and head of chemistry department is Dr. Bablu Hira Mandal. Before joining to JUST, Joshore, in March 2012, Dr. Mandal served as assistant professor of chemistry at Government Michael Madhusudan College, Joshore, under Bangladesh Civil Service (BCS) education cadre. He joined just as a teacher of chemical engineering department. When the chemistry department was founded, he joined as the founding chairman. His academic and research career spans over 2 decades, with a focus on environmental chemistry and agrochemical interactions in terrestrial ecosystem. Dr. Mandal earned his PhD from School of Agriculture and Environment at the University of Western Australia. His PhD was supported by 2 competitive and prestigious scholarships, the Research Training Program and the University Postgraduate Award, funded by the Australian Commonwealth Government. Prior to his doctoral studies, Dr. Mandal completed both his BSc Honors and MSc in Chemistry from the University of Rajshahi, Bangladesh, graduating with first class and securing the top position in both programs. He also earned a Bachelor of Education (B.Ed) from Bangladesh Open University with first class distinction. We are proud that such a teacher is our founding chairman. His teaching is the reason that I have a compassion to analytical chemistry. I am not the jack of all trades. I am the master of what I do. In school final, I got highest in chemistry and English. Chemistry is my favorite and English is for communicating, learning and interchanging knowledge. The director of Center Concerning Climate Change Research Laboratory, CCRL, is my respected Dr. Sanila Akhtar. This lab is doing international collaboration with University of Bergen, Norway. This lab gets financial support from University Grants Commission of Bangladesh. Dr. Serina Akhtar is the Associate Professor of Microbiology Department, former President, Just Teachers Association, former Provost, Female Residential Hall, former Proctor, JUST. I used to wonder how does she manage all these responsibilities. The idea is to completing all works within time and then enjoying professional and personal life in a relaxed way. It is a privilege working in this laboratory. I was planning to admit to Khulna University of Engineering and Technology, QUET, for post-graduation to get proper research environment. Dr. Serina Akhtar ma'am managed me facilities regarding both residential and laboratory space that I decided to stay here. We can do group study up to 10 p.m. in the campus without hesitation. There is a message from my respected director, Dr. Serina Akhtar.
I'm really feeling happy to talk about Nova. Jannatul Firdaus Nova was an undergraduate student of Department of Chemistry, but it's totally unknown department. It was totally unknown department for me because I just remember the first day when she came to me. I was in the hall and she was a residential student of that hall, and she came and said that, "Ma'am, I want to work in your lab. I want to work with you." So an approach from a different department I was really interested about her. I wanted her to approve in my lab because I just saw a clear interest for her work. Then she started her work under the supervision of Dr. Jannatul Kausar ma'am. And then I talked to Jannatul Kausar ma'am about her approach, and she said, "Okay, if I want, I can take her." Till then, she worked in my lab. I'm from Department of Microbiology, and my laboratory is actually environmental microbiology laboratory, and it is never worked with the soap samples what she proposed to work, but I was just saw her enthusiasm, her curiosity, her interest in work, so I allowed it. After that, she worked for a couple of months in my laboratory, and I hope she got a very good experience in her life, and my other students from the Department of Microbiology, they also loved to work with Nova.
It's an honor to get a message from our respected guardian, Dr. Serina Akhtar. The works of antimicrobial properties of soap was done in CCRL. I got familiar with my research instructor RI Ali Ahsan Shetu of Microbiology Department in a market as I went to buy some materials for my research. We made the procedure of antimicrobial assay in a tea stall. TV commercial appears that soap kills 99.99% bacteria and virus. It can be determined whether it kills this amount of pathogen or not. We can determine the exact value. We found that soaps that are advertised as mild antiseptic are actually mild in nature, and soap advertised as high level of pathogen killing are actually effective. The job is to buy original branded product from the market. In laboratory, we have determined up to MBC. I learned working independently from my RI. We got one prominent colony produced from one single bacteria. As I am a student of chemistry and I deal with chemicals, it was tough for me to deal with living pathogens like bacteria. My researcher colleague Shushmita Zaman Smriti from microbiology department handled this part. I observed, learned, and the result was amazing. A general bacteria cell length is between 0.5 to 5 micrometer and virus cell is 20 to 400 nanometers. The measuring cylinder, conical flask, beaker, pipette in these labs are small miniatures compared to the ones we use in the chemistry labs. Working with micropipettes in biosafety cabinet is very technical. Some of my executive colleagues were inventing nanomedicine and applying them on test animals like chicken and rats, as these animals are available in this area. My executives were Ramzan Ali Bhai and Muhammad Sadiq Bachu Bhai. They made medicine using chemicals in the lab of chemical engineering of our respected Dr. Muhammad Javed Hussain Khan sir and applied them for their biological effect in microbiology laboratory, which is a successful collaboration as far as I observed. These labs are publishing papers and taking patents. In the field of research, my most favorite and respected supervisor is Professor Dr. Shirin Nigar ma'am. Here, to start a research work, supervisors focus on precise, well-organized proposals. The work of antioxidant assay was done in bioinformatics and microbial biotechnology laboratory, BMBL of genetic engineering. Muhammad Tariqul Zaman did this part. The BMBL lab head is Professor Dr. Shahidul Rahman. One day, while working in BMBL, the junior scientist asked for treat. I bought 20 Bangladesh Taka cold drinks for each. They bought 10 Bangladesh Taka pineapple biscuit for each. It was a mutual treat. We work hard in the laboratory and eat together to celebrate. We also take tea breaks while the work is ongoing. I give big treats after completion of all the work. We visit fancy restaurants and cafes and eat whatever we want, including foods like pulao, chicken roast, vegetables, prawn curry, beef biryani, mutton biryani, burhani, and cold drinks. We also visit 27-story 5-star hotel for luxury dine. Our respected supervisor gave a lavish lunch party at the completion of thesis work. We get heavy dinner as feast in the female residential hall. Working regularly on long term in the laboratory, doing productive work, and staying focused on research and innovation take huge mental strength. So I give treats to my team to keep them motivated. I have a research journal in Helion Cell Press as an Elsevier publication. Elsevier is a London, United Kingdom based journal. Its impact factor is 3.6. I wrote my paper with the help of other authors. I designed the cover page of the hard copy of my project and thesis book. I dedicated both my project work and thesis paper to my beloved parents.
My nephew Tasnim Khalidad designed the graphical draft of the graphical design representation of my journal paper.
This is the original draft and this is the edited version. I have heard that the teachers of MIT give problems of their PhD thesis to their students to find out solutions. So I told my nephew to make the design. As Bangladesh is a land of rivers, there is a modern fish hatchery and a wet lab in JUST. The name lab produces nanopure water. For general usage, ultra pure water is produced and sold at 50 Bangladesh taka per liter by Central Laboratory. Our central laboratory is named as the Center for Sophisticated Research into Instrumentation and Research Laboratory (CSRIL). Students of this university and other universities can pay and get their samples checked from CSRIL. Works of bacteria is done in CCRL and the works of virus is done in Genome Center. Both works are justified in CCRL. Samples from Joshua Customs and VAT excise of Benapol border are examined in Name Lab. উচা উচা পাবত তহি বসই সবরি বালি মোরাঙ্গি পিচ্ছ পরিহানো সবরি গিবত গুঞ্জরি মালি চর্যাপদ
My friends surprised me on my big special day. For me, it's my birthday. My birthday is 11 November, and my favorite song is Guns N' Roses November Rain.
One birthday, my classmates told me to come to the university without reason and surprised me with a cake and a gift. Another birthday, my school friends took me to a traditional restaurant and surprised me with a party that I could not even imagine. I arranged picnic of batchmates living in the same room at first year. We purchased our raw food from the local bazaar area named Ambortola, cook together and eat. I also gave tea and chalmuri parties where we gossip a lot and I make the tea. In campus, we sit in the shade of the trees and hang out with friends. What can be more beautiful than eating hot shingara and drinking warm tea in rainy days after exam with friend circle? There are double-decker red bus and single-decker blue bus. All of them are flower name marked. My home is in Joshua City at Kajipara Kathaltola, which is a bus stand of the university. I could stay in the residential hall in working days and in home in holidays. Sometimes I used to stay in hall even in holidays to enjoy some extra days with my friends. The residential hall where I live in is a 5-story building. The trigonometric shape has given this place timelessness. 700 students stay in this hall. There are 30 handmaids for cooking and cleaning. I often spend my leisure time by sitting in the balcony and watching people come and go with a coffee or tea-filled cup on my hand. Sometimes pet pigeons visit us and sit on the window. These moments have made my memories unforgettable. My niece Nusaiba Nahjat Rayana visited my hall and said that it is very big. I took my mother on the occasion of convocation to show her where I live. She praised my second home with an authentic smile on her face. My father also visits the university sometimes to talk with my respected teachers about my academic matters, and my beloved parents are proud of me. It is added that there was only one girl in the batch of my father. As a result, my father gives proper importance towards my compassion to education. I participated in the training, a hands-on training on scanning electron microscopy at the Genome Center. The single cell of a bacteria and virus can be observed and images can be captured through scanning electron microscopy. The antibiotic resistance on cell wall can be seen. The participants were from different public and private university students of Bangladesh. I got serial number 001. It was a prestigious moment for me as I received the certificate from the Honorable Vice Chancellor of JUST. My friends take gold medals, and I was lucky enough to take the certificate directly from our respected VC sir. There is a mini stadium in JUST. It is the second biggest in the country. I play badminton very well. It gives me additional energy to focus on my studies more effectively. Our university organizes tournaments among different universities inside and outside the country. One day we were watching friendly football tournament with Rabindra Bharati University of India. Our department organizes indoor games. All the seniors, juniors, batchmates, teachers and staffs gathered there. It is an annual festival of chemistry department. The buildings of university have architectural beauty. There is a central field to practice cricket, football and basketball. All the buildings are around the central field. It is the proctor's responsibility to maintain rules and regulations of the university, and he does this job with supreme excellence. Festivals and celebrations come natural to Bangladesh. People say that Bengalis have 13 festivals in 12 months. We celebrate the University Day, the 25th January, with great enthusiasm. There are Alpona competition at the eve, Pitha Utshab in the morning, concert from the evening to night. Chemistry department was announced second in the Alpona competition. We wear traditional Shari and Punjabi in this day. Students do huge marketing for this occasion. Nobin Boron is the freshest reception and it is one of the most memorable day of my university life. In our reception, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dean of Faculties and all the important persons were present and they gave constructive speeches. The rag day is the farewell of the fourth year students arranged by third year students. Our department head Dr. Shuman Chandra Mohanta used to associate us up to hall gate after program as part of our security. Our teachers consider us as their own kids. Herein, whoever holds the office of the chairman, the responsibility goes to him at that time. Our respected ongoing chairman of chemistry department, Dr. K. M. Anisul Haq, has given a welcome message.
Thank you very much, Janatul Firdaus Nova, for your invitation to speak about you. This is Department of Chemistry, Joshua University of Science and Technology. We established this department at 2013, and from then we are conducting two different type of courses, basically undergraduate and postgraduate level. In undergraduate level, we are conducting Bachelor of Science, and in Masters of Science at postgraduate level, we also have some PhD students in this department. So at this moment, in this department, we have 13 faculty members. 7 of them have already the PhD degrees, and they are doing very good research in this department. So we have around 200 students in undergraduate and postgraduate level. We have 4 different laboratories. One of them has recently established in here, and we have state-of-art technology in our department. So we publish our articles in high reputed journals and our teachers, our faculty members, academic and administrative staffs, they are working hard to provide quality education in this department. So in last ranking, we got the position around 600 to 800. So this is a great achievement based on the age of the department, but still we are struggling to gather more resources to give far more better educational facilities. Apart from educational quality, we also offer some co-curricular activities for our students. For example, we participate in different kind of festivals. We also participate in different cultural programs, which helps our students to develop their human ability and skills. So the main motive of our department is to create chemical knowledge based on chemical science. At the same time, we are also trying to give some high skilled person to our country as well as to the universe. So I am very happy about Jannatul Firdaus Nova. She completed her bachelor and master's degree at our department. She was very enthusiastic about research. I first met with her maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and I have seen her that she is struggling very hard to cope up with the research condition. I have seen her to work independently for her own development, and she lead the research in this department as well as some other department of this university. So I always wish good luck to Jannatul Firdaus Nova. I expect that her journey will be very easy and she will bring some good news for our department by her future work. Thank you very much.
I'm the co-founder and the non-profit university student organization named Brighton Bangladesh. I'm also the chairperson of the Office of Vice President. This organization is not yet government registered. Members of this organization donate themselves and continue its functions. Brighton Bangladesh has started its function by organizing education-based seminar. It has done departing food and dress to poor community people. This organization also goes to old home to give elderly people a relief from their monotonous life. The main object of this organization is to improve the life of common people from their vulnerability within the organization's limited resources. The Socio-Economic Development and Disability Rehabilitation Organization is a Government of People's Republic of Bangladesh registered organization. Our respected teacher Dr. Shahin Shah of Petroleum and Mining Engineering is in charge. I was a board member. It was a good experience of anchoring the program in the central gallery. When we wished to practice English debate in JUST campus, there was no official club for debaters. It was our teacher's huge response, especially Dr. Farhat Karim Shoykot sir of Genetic Engineering was there that we could form a club. Our seniors, Aronika Haq Shamma Apu from Microbiology Department and Muhammad Atiful Islam Noor Bhai from Petroleum and Mining Engineering Department used to take care of me a lot. We could do whatever we want, and especially Dr. Naushin Amin sir of Computer Science and Engineering used to scold Atif Bhai as our senior. The highest punishment Atif Bhai gave us was only by asking, "What did you do?" I met Shamma Apu in my college days. It was in the program arranged by Teletalk and Prothom Alo Songbordhona, which was a reception for grade point average 5 holders in secondary school certificate exam. However, this club has an official website which is justdebateclub.org, developed by General Secretary Muhammad Sabbir Hussain Bappi. We are lucky that we have a talented programmer in our club. I wanted a certificate. The president of the club, Mutalib Hussain, made it for me. I would also like to mention Naim Zaman, Shahryar Kabir, and Lubna Yasmin Jenny, who are very close to my heart. I did photo session, performed on stage, and made an excellent documentary because I have such genius little brothers and sisters. There is a Shahid Minar where we offer flower bouquet in the eve of International Mother Language Day. We observe the national days from our core values. I also have friends who are journalists. One of them is Sheikh Fahad Fardin. With his cooperation, I published an article in the local daily Bengali newspaper, the Rupantor Pratidin, on my research work in our extraordinary center concerning climate change research laboratory. I have another publication in a national English newspaper, The Morning Glory, on our city's characteristic clay pottery. I miss my school friend Zaria Haknami from Bangladesh University of Professionals and Sharin Khan Shithi from Johurul Islam Medical College and Hospital. I also miss my researcher colleagues Shushmita Zaman Smiti from microbiology and Muhammad Tariquz Zaman from genetic engineering a lot. This was the summary of my university life here in Just. In future, I will keep connection with chemistry department of JUST, Just Debate Club, Center concerning Climate Change Research Laboratory, Name Lab. My junior scientist S.A. Munia and associates are producing handmade soaps with natural ingredients like neem, turmeric, and coffee powder and examining their applications on pimples. I still go to laboratory to show them how to work. They are so brilliant that they can learn in a single observation. Except from soaps, I worked with 17 kinds of different plants such as leafy vegetables, non-leafy vegetables, fruits and spices for physicochemical, antimicrobial and antioxidant properties. As we eat these foods, the experiment was done against intestine bacteria named Escherichia coli ATCC. This 45-acre land of JUST is a heaven to open-minded souls. I would love to recall this life of my own again and again. Our beautiful campus has a big university gate and a round-shaped central cafeteria at the entrance of the university. If I am given a time machine on my hand, I will definitely choose to study at JUST as my graduate university every time. তোমাকে যখনই দেখেছি আমি নিজেকে খুঁজে পাই আলো ছায়ার মেলায় নিজেকে খুঁজে পাই ভালোবাসার খেলায়